Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Six Man Blitz. I'm Jay Clinch. Coach K picking up his first win of the Coach K Farewell Tour. Are we really excited for that, though?
It's going to be a long tour, man. He's been around forever, longer than I've been alive. But what's up, everybody? I'm Mike. Hey, Monday Night Football. Hey, anytime Najee Harris got the ball, he was homeless. He was sleeping on the floor. Every time he got the ball. The dude, Steve Levi, tried to say he slept on the floor while he was at Bama because he was used to it. And then Najee Harris came out later on, said, "Man, I ain't never sleep on no damn floor." Like, come on, man. Is this what we doing?
Dude, I think they got him and Josh Jacobs confused because Josh Jacobs did that in college. But, when you do something like that, you got to make sure it's true. I don't know who his sources were. They probably gave him a bad scoop or something because he obviously didn't come up with that himself. Or maybe he did, but it's
definitely you gotta be like, hey, you sure he slept on the floor?
Like you can't just be saying something like that crazy. It reminds me of NFL draft day. As soon as someone gets picked, yeah, he was homeless. He was, mother wasn't around a lot. They instantly start to get doing that for NFL draft, and it's like, come on, man, really? But
it's just always a line.
Always. All right, but welcome to Six Man Blitz, number 50th episode for Six Man Blitz. Huge accomplishment as we just hit 200 subscribers on YouTube. So double entendre, some would say, and two big things at one time. 1 year is not next episode after. So hitting some strides and get some accomplishments in our belt. Getting that experience for Six Man Blitz. But we got a great show for you guys today. Here to talk about the whole OBJ situation, what's going on, where he should sign. When you hear this, he might be signed. Who knows? Talk about Sam Darnold and the Panthers. Talk about college football playoff. Do we agree? Do we not? What is it going to look like at the end? Jokic getting into a brawl, and his brother's making a Twitter account and not even putting a profile picture.
Jokic's brothers.
Man, so a lot of whole drama in the NBA, and then talk about college basketball. College basketball didn't start, and we did not talk about it in the last episode. So we'll be taking our pick this episode. Get into the games of the week, and then obviously ending with closing remarks. Make sure to subscribe to Six Man Blitz, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you listen to podcasts. The boys are on there. We're on there, man. Tell a friend, tell a family member to just subscribe, man. Just they don't even gotta listen. Just subscribe. If they want to listen, they're always welcome, though.
Yeah, because the goal ain't 200. We ain't stopping after 200. We trying to keep going.
You got to keep going. Got to tell some more people about it. And then follow us on social media at Six Man Blitz on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. We'll be doing a lot more of those. Hopefully, we can post this OBJ news whenever it breaks. You'll be one of the first people to post it. So
we got our sources.
Yeah, we got inside sources. Joe Spizak, told us that NFL GMs are listening to this. So, you got to do what you got to do. But before we get into the episode, you got anything else for the people, man?
Let's get into it. 50th episode.
You heard it, man. Many men. Hey, big 50 Cent. Hey, let's get into it.
Touchdown Bears! No way!
Hanks fires. Yes! The Bulls lead 87-86.
Hello? You play to win the game.
Let's go to eat a damn snack.
All right, welcome back. Let's get started right away. Let's reach back like 1-3. Talking about Odell Beckham. Got released from the Browns after his dad posting the clips and everybody saying how bad teammate he was, in air quotes. So, and now the teams he's considering have come out. The Chiefs, the Packers, and the Saints. But there's been so many rumors. He's taking his time. He's doing this and that. By the time you hear this, he might have signed by now. We're recording it Wednesday night. So if you're listening, just bear with us here. But the thing is, when he got released initially, it was like the Seahawks, the 49ers. So I think like anything could happen here. I think there's more teams interested too.
No, yeah, anything could happen. I'm hearing the Patriots too.
I'm hearing Patriots as well.
If I'm him, I'm going to the Patriots, to be honest.
Yeah.
Number one receiver. They got all the keys to winning. It's in place. The only thing is, Mac Jones isn't really established yet. But for a rookie quarterback, he's looking really good so far. So I think Hey, because in Green Bay, you're not going to be the number one option. You still got Devontae to get his pick, his carries. Hey, but the Saints, you got Trevor Siemian, and I don't know if they're going to make the playoffs. I don't know. Or you think the Saints going to make the playoffs?
No, I don't think so. Especially being, he wants to compete for a contender, but they're not even the best team in that division. So I don't. The Patriots are a different thing though. The Patriots, they got Bill Belichick. They're used to winning. The Bills, they're good, but the Patriots, if they keep building, especially like OBJ. But I'm with you though. I like OBJ on the Patriots because if Jamar Chase wasn't in the NFL right now, Mac Jones would win Offensive Player of the Year or Offensive Rookie of the Year, no doubt.
Yeah,
but the thing is, the Patriots have struggled the last few years with receivers, and if they sign a guy like Odell, the thing is though, he has to buy into the Patriot way, and that's what I'm not sure if he can do that. Look at some former Patriots like Ocho Cinco when he went to the Patriots, and they just don't like it there.
Hey, they talking about like comparing it to Randy Moss.
Randy Moss.
Hey, Randy Moss did it, and that's one guy. Like a lot of people were saying, like he couldn't buy in, but he did it.
Right. He was at the Vikings. He was going off, and then he went to the Raiders. They're like, yeah, he's washed. He's done. They're saying the same thing about Odell, and now if he goes to the Patriots, I could see that though. But if he went to the Packers, I think that's another great fit for him. I just don't know like how he can do ego-wise. But if he went to the Packers, this offense would be really good.
That's my worst nightmare. He can go anywhere but the Packers. If he goes to the Packers, you won't be able to reach me for a couple of days.
Yeah, it'll definitely be tough. But I think this offense will be really, really good.
Yeah.
If at the Saints though, I talked about it, just earlier, but it does not make sense. You have. And I think it'll be really good with Michael Thomas coming back, next year, and James coming back next year. But right now, it does not make sense at all. But I think the Seahawks would be a great option, though. Metcalf, Lockett, Russ is coming back this week. If they had those three receivers, that's the best receiving core in the league. I think so. I don't know. The Bucs come close, but the Cowboys do too. But I think the Patriots are number one for spots I want them to land. Seahawks are at 2. If you went to the Niners too, I think that'd be a pretty decent thing.
Dude, I would love the Niners too. I would love the Niners as an option. But yeah, the only reason I would see him going to the Saints is because he's from there. Like that's really
right. That's literally the only reason why I see it. Sean Payton's a good coach and offensive coordinator. But they haven't really done a lot offensively this year. Alvin Kamara has been nowhere near what he's been the last few years. They just got Mark Ingram back. But I think the Saints don't make any sense. And the last thing, the Chiefs. The Chiefs don't make sense at all for Odell Beckham. I know Super Bowl, all this and that, but they don't make sense at all. You talk about Chiefs just airing it out, not really. Is he even the number one next to Tyreek Hill? Is he even the number one next to Travis Kelce? You're talking about Odell as the third option, and he wants to go to the Chiefs.
Now, dude, the thing about the Chiefs is every offensive person that comes out, the Chiefs are there.
Linked to the Chiefs.
They still have number 49 on the roster.
Yeah, they still have Sorensen.
Defensive moves. Like anytime a defensive player comes out, they need to be after him.
Yeah, you don't hear it. Jalen Smith got released. You don't see them linked to Jalen Smith.
That's what they need to be worried about.
The thing is, just how better are the Chiefs with Odell? They're not really that like a team no one's really talking about. I mean, like the Chargers. Like imagine if he went to the Chargers and they're already airing it out like that.
Chargers are loaded though. They got like you said in Lynch Fantasy Corner. Check it out. 3 tight ends had over 10 points.
Yeah. So
that's crazy.
That is crazy. Yeah, but and the Ravens too. I think we keep going on and on about teams, but the Ravens would be pretty good.
Him on the Ravens.
He's the number one option. Rashad Bateman, he's going up and up. Marquise Brown is number 2. The Ravens could be my pick if they sign Odell to win.
No, they need to be after him. That's a game changer.
It's a huge game changer, run-heavy offense. But let's shift gears a little. I had a great discussion about Odell, if he signs. We'll be ready at 6-man blitz. Sam Darnold is going to be out a few weeks for his shoulder, something wrong with his shoulder. Where do you see the Panthers going now in this quarterback direction?
Now, they definitely just picked up Matt Barkley, He was my guy when he was in Chicago. A couple quarterbacks went down. He had that run, man. Matt Barkley had that nice couple games. Where
crazy, man.
But no, P.J. Walker, man. Hey, This is his time to. Hey, these last couple games, I think. But the Panthers next season, you're not going to find anybody right now. People are talking about Cam Newton, but nobody wants to bring Cam Newton back to Carolina. Come on.
I was gonna say Cam Newton. I think Cam Newton would be a great option to have over a guy like Matt Barkley. You have PJ Walker and Cam Newton around the same play style. And I think Cam Newton is better than Sam Darnold right now.
Yeah, he definitely is.
So I think signing a guy like Sam Darnold will help the Panthers out tremendously.
No, yeah. Cam Newton is definitely a way better option, but nobody's bringing in Cam Newton right now.
I don't know really how realistic that is, but I can see them bringing in. I'd want them to see that bringing in.
Hey, don't be surprised if PJ Walker goes off now.
I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Christian McCaffrey's healthy right now.
Yeah, how long is he healthy though? 2 quarters, 3 quarters? What do you?
Hey, let's hope for my fantasy team. he's healthy. But hey, Rodney Anderson, a guy people haven't been talking about because he had a bad year. Maybe he can get an increased production.
Yeah.
Hey,
DJ Moore.
He was yelling at Darnold. You seen that shit?
Yeah. Even DJ Moore has been sliding the last few games too, and he's looked good to start the year off. But I think PJ Walker, he could go crazy. But I think obviously next year you have to look at free agency as an option, look at NFL draft as an option. So I think it's gonna be interesting to see what the Panthers do.
Jimmy Garoppolo could be a name to look out for too. Like when free agency hits.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson. I think after this, Deshaun Watson, the Panthers is a great possibility.
Great. Yeah.
Let's shift gears. College football. The playoffs got released Tuesday, and a lot of people thought that the rankings are what they be, but Michigan over Michigan State is what people have been really arguing about. But what was your thoughts on the playoff game?
It seems like the committee is just like, let's just get the 4 teams, and then nothing else matters after that. Because it just doesn't make sense. You got Ohio State behind Oregon, right? That's factual, right? So then Michigan State should be ahead over Michigan.
Just makes sense.
But I guess the Purdue loss, Purdue's beat some good teams. And Purdue lost, and Michigan hasn't really had a bad loss like that loss to like Purdue had to Michigan State. But that's still not enough for me to have it that way. So I think that the committee got that wrong. The committee's been slacking lately. Alabama shouldn't be too either.
Yeah, I'm not really too stressed about it though, because I know for a fact 1 is gonna play 2, and then 4 is gonna play 6 and 7. So this whole thing is gonna change, and then it's gonna end up being Georgia. It's gonna be Georgia, Ohio State, Oklahoma, and Cincinnati. It's gonna be these teams.
You think Oregon's gonna lose?
I'm not sure about Oregon, but I could see a team, Oregon or Cincinnati's getting in there. Cincinnati's gonna get in there. They're gonna keep winning, and there's gonna be no way they're not gonna get in. And the thing is, Ohio State knocks off. Theoretically, if Ohio State knocks off Michigan and Michigan State, they're in, no doubt about it. So they're knocking off the teams behind Cincinnati. And if Georgia beats Bama, and Bama's out. So that means Cincinnati's going to be in. And if Oregon, they have some tough games upcoming. If they win out, they're in, no doubt about it. But if Oklahoma wins out, I think that's a huge thing to look at. Who's going to get in, Cincinnati or Oklahoma? And in Oklahoma, they haven't really played too well. They got Caleb Williams, and now they've been playing well. It's going to come down to Bedlam. Whoever wins Bedlam is going to be a huge factor. And, Wake Forest losing, they weren't really expecting it anyway. ACC is not going to be in there. But if Bama beats Georgia, then, teams like Cincinnati are not getting in. Oklahoma's probably not going to get in. If, the teams in there just went out, they're fine. But 1 plays 2, and then 4 plays 6 and 7. So there's going to be a shakeup just keep happening. But I think especially having Bama too, Michigan over Michigan State. I mean, the committee's been slacking lately, man. I don't know.
That tells you how they feel about the other teams. So if you have Bama too, there's basically no we know Georgia's the best team, but after that, there's really it's really close with the other teams. Bama's going to get 2 losses. I think they still get in.
I could definitely see that.
Them still get in.
I could definitely see them getting in. But Oklahoma at 8, behind the two Big Ten teams. That that committee is really putting up their middle finger at
I'm
Oklahoma.
not really high on Oklahoma either, though.
I think they're a different team with Caleb Williams, though, and I think keep getting games under Caleb Williams' belt is going to be a huge difference. But I think this Oklahoma State team can make a run too. Oklahoma State can make the college football playoff if they beat Oklahoma. They can jump huge, and then they play Oklahoma the following week because of how the Big 12 is. Man, if they beat Oklahoma twice, man, I think they definitely get in for sure. There's no doubt about it. But people keep stressing about this, and I'm not really too stressed because they're gonna play each other. All these teams are gonna play each other.
College football is so crazy this year too. So many teams are getting upset.
Yeah. There's not that dominant team. Georgia's dominant, but JT Daniels has been hurt and now he's back and they're not playing him. So, it's just whatever. Let's shift gears to NBA. Jokic getting to the fight, man. I saw the video. I'm like, what is going on right now, man? Like, what is it?
And no, like the thing about it, like they're saying, like the Morris twins, they're definitely tough. They're known for fucking dudes up, right?
Yeah.
But the Jokic brothers, they have history, man. These dudes are from another country.
Yes.
They don't live by USA standards.
No, they don't. And I think about it like Khabib. I remember when Conor and Khabib got into it, like dudes from Russia, dudes grew up fighting like bears and stuff. And I think that making an Instagram account, the Jokic brothers, was so funny, man. I had to follow it instantly. They didn't even have a profile picture for the longest time. I'm not sure if they still do or not. I'll look it up. But man, that thing I saw that right away, and I'm like, what is this?
No, I seen your tweet. You were like, this league.
I said this league. I don't know if they still have it up. I don't know if they still have the Twitter. I'm not seeing anything about it.
But you can't really say Jokic is soft. You can't really say it.
I remember in like when they were in the playoffs. You remember that video of his brother like yelling at like some guys?
No, he was yelling at Devin Booker, wasn't he?
Yeah. He was yelling at Devin Booker. Yeah. So, but it came out that Jokic's brothers bought tickets to come to the Miami for Miami Heat game at Miami. So they're gonna be there. You see what happens.
Can we see another Dallas at the Palace?
Good to see it. I'm not seeing the Twitter though. I think they might have deleted it.
Dude, and the thing is, like, Jimmy Butler, all the starters came to the Nuggets locker room. Now, but who's to say they would have actually done some shit though?
Jimmy Butler was walking away like, hey, don't do that again. But he didn't do anything when Jokic actually hit him. So I see Jimmy Butler as a little two-faced, honestly. Like, he didn't step in right away.
He was homeless, too.
Jimmy Butler was homeless, too. But and the fight happened. He didn't do anything, and then he saw Jokic walk away, and they don't do that again. How you gonna say something when he walks away? That's what he's trying to act all like the tough guy.
Nah. My question is, was Udonis Haslem there? That's the only one I know who's about it.
Yeah, he's definitely about it. I'm not sure, but I think that was crazy. But Morris did hit Jokic kind of hard before that. But for Jokic to hit him like that, I was like, oh shit. And then Morris, you see Morris didn't play on Wednesday?
Yeah.
You see his injury? It was whiplash. Dude got messed up that bad. He said, I'm not playing this game. Whiplash.
Shit. He would have had to just come to Planet Fitness. I would have got him set up on the massage chairs. He would have been cool. But cool for a couple of days.
Hey, Najee Harris can sleep on one of the mattress chairs.
Hey, bro, look, I'll be on my break slumped as hell, bro. Nah, yeah,
right,
chairs get you put you sleep.
All right, college basketball. What you got for me, man?
All right. Nah, I've seen some highlights and stuff, but I'm rolling with Gonzaga this year. Every year, you know where they're going to be. Last year, sadly, they took the L to my team. But Chet Holmgren, I think is good. I got Gonzaga winning it all this year. And, hey, I'm going to do more film on college basketball. It's just, I'll be busy, man.
All right, bet. Love to see you joining the college basketball community. The thing is, I have Gonzaga too. I really don't want us to have the same team. So I don't know. I want Gonzaga, but I'll just pick Kansas because the boy Joe Yesufu.
That's your boy.
Kansas did look good last night. For Final Four, do you have like a Final Four prediction or anything?
I'm gonna have. It's in the works. Definitely.
It's in the works. I came out with mine. I came out Gonzaga, Kansas, Memphis, and Virginia.
Memphis got that Bates guy, right?
They got Bates
he looked good.
Imani Bates and Jalen Duran. Those two are the best duo in college basketball. I think. They're two freshmen. They're really good. Duke looked good. Duke looked good on Tuesday. Paulo looked really good. Chet Holmgren looked good too. He had a double-double. So college basketball is getting entertaining, man. On Friday night, they play at like 11:30 Eastern time. I think it's Villanova, UCLA. And Saturday, they play at the same time again, Gonzaga, Texas. So I'll definitely be tuned in on those.
You got a win you got a win yesterday too.
Yeah, they beat Washington. Let's go to games of the week for NFL and NBA. Let's start off with Browns, Patriots. I'm kind of torn on this one.
No, definitely. I think the Patriots are going to win now because Nick Chubb, basically all the Browns running backs are out, and that running game's dominant. Ernest Johnson, though, a guy to pick up this week. I definitely picked him up. Hey, 16 points, average 16 points.
You telling me how to do my job now? You got to pick him up.
But no, definitely, I think that running game will be decent, but I don't think Baker's going to get it done this week. I think the Patriots are rolling. I think they're rolling.
I think the Patriots are rolling, too. I'm kind of torn on this because Baker Mayfield is looking like Joe Montana now. As soon as he gets rid of Odell, he's looking like a whole different person. Donovan Peoples-Jones, Jarvis Landry, Rashad Higgins, Alex Hooper. So I do like this Browns team, but I also like this Patriot team. So I don't really know what to pick here. Because, man, you see our picks last week? Did I send it to you?
Yeah, dude. All of us took L's. I was 5-8. We both were 5-8.
We both were 5-8, bro. So not too good. I didn't even post it because it was that bad.
Hey, at least we're not losing to our guests no more.
Yeah, that was bad. That was a bad stretch we had. I'm gonna go Patriots in this one. I think I'm gonna give it to the home team, but if they had Chubb and company, I would definitely pick Browns.
No, yeah, if they had Chubb.
Let's go Falcons, Cowboys. Falcons coming off a huge dub, and they've turned it around. They look like one of the worst teams in the league. Start off the year, now they're 4-4. Playing the Cowboys, who got embarrassed. But I like the Cowboys in this one.
I like the Cowboys too. Michael Gallup's coming back this week. Teams who get blown the fuck out that are contender teams last week, they always bounce back the next week. So give me the Cowboys in this one. Falcons, they're a little shaky too.
And if the Cowboys don't bounce back, there's something wrong.
Dallas is going to be livid, bro. Riots and shit.
I did like Dallas's helmets, though. I did like that, the red stripe.
You seen the Broncos ones, too? The Broncos ones that they just came out with?
Yeah. They just came out with some?
I seen Shannon Sharp post about it. They were decent. Bro.
I'm going to check it out. Let's go to Sunday Night Football. The Chiefs and the Raiders. Another prove-it game for Patrick Mahomes.
Who you got?
There's some games that I'm just torn on. I'm torn on some games, but I'm leaning toward the Chiefs in this one.
I am too, because the Raiders, there's been a lot of shit going on, even though they've been some
more stuff just happened again.
What kind of gun did he even have in the video? Some Call of Duty type shit.
Dude, I think it was the 2019 or it was the 2020 class. That's like one of the worst classes in draft history. They traded away Benny Snell, Henry Ruggs, and what's his name? Damon Arnett. Damon Arnett. So now they can get up for the Raiders. There's so much going on. That's why I didn't pick them last week. And I'm not going to pick them again this week, man. I think
they lose to the fucking Giants.
I picked the Giants to beat the Raiders, man. It shows with confidence. But I'm still in the mode thinking the Raiders are a playoff team. They're top of the division and all this and that. But I got to get out of my head. The Raiders got so much problems going on.
No, yeah. Definitely the Chiefs are the safer pick this week. But don't expect it to be a blowout. That's just going to be close. Because you know how the Chiefs get down.
Yeah, for sure, man. I think it'll be a close game. And if Sorensen can get the hell off the field, man, it'd be a better game.
He still's getting time, bro. Week after week.
the Chiefs fans have set a GoFundMe for this dude. So, all right, NBA, biggest game of the weekend, Bulls, Warriors. Warriors on a historic pace, looking, only lost a few games. They lost a few games, right? Or they just have one loss?
They have one loss. They've won like 5 in a row, 6 in a row, something like that. Crazy.
They're on a huge historic pace. Not 73-9, but they're looking real good. Talking about Klay Thompson could be back for Christmas now. So Bulls, Warriors, man. Who you got, man?
I don't know. I'm torn on this because the Warriors have been looking really good, but so have the Bulls. They've been playing well to their. If DeRozan has a good game, I'm gonna take the safer pick in this. I'm gonna say the Warriors keep it going, but it's gonna be close. I'm taking the Warriors in this. Don't take my Bulls card from me. I won't be in attendance at the game.
won't be in attendance. You heard the man himself. I'm going Bulls in this one, man. See red, man. Get those Bulls, man. I'm gonna make this a sign. See red. I like the Bulls, man. They've been looking good, man. DeMar DeRozan looking like a beast. I just don't know who can guard our two guards we have. I don't know who can stop Levine and DeRozan and DeRozan's not really a guard, but I don't know who can stop these two scorers in Levine and DeRozan. And then Kobe White off the bench too. And Ayo's been looking like a huge steal in the draft.
15 points in the last game.
Ayo's having a huge addition to this team. And Kobe White back. The hair's throwing me off, though. Why do you have to cut it off, man?
I think he looks good.
All right, let's go. Suns, Grizzlies. I like the Grizzlies in this one.
I do, too. John Morant is looking good this year. Like, he's
looking like an MVP.
Literally, bro. He's looking good. So I think the team they got a lot of young pieces going. They're looking good right now, even without Dylan Brooks, their second best player. So I think that would be too much for the Suns this game.
Yeah, I do like the Suns a lot, but I think John Morant's been going crazy. I think it's gonna be one of them games. He just gets buckets, man. Let's pick the rest of these NFL games real quick. Let's start off with the Saints-Titans. I got the Titans.
I got the Titans as the one. Titans are rolling, man.
Man,
they might be the best team in the AFC right now.
They literally might be the best team in the NFL right now. Like all put together, they're crazy right now. Jaguars, Colts. Can the Jaguars do it again?
Give me Carson Wentz. He's gonna do some stupid shit in the game though at some point. But give me Carson Wentz.
But Carson Wentz played great last week, even though it was the Jets. So Carson Wentz has been looking good of late, which, maybe the Panthers should have got him after all. Bills, Jets. Can we see another upset for the Bills?
No, last week was that was terrible. How do you lose to the Jags 6-9? So give me the Bills. They're going to bounce back, have a 40-point game in this one.
Let's go to Lions, Steelers. Do you see the Lions getting their first win off a bye week?
No. I don't. Give me the Steelers in this one.
Yeah, I like the Steelers. I don't like picking the Steelers. That's what I like when we do our 1 year. We got to talk about all the things that happened. The Steelers are definitely one of them. Let's talk about Bucs football team. I thought this was be a great game before the year started. Playoff rematch from last year, and man, football team sucks.
No, they're terrible. They need to save it, prepare for a draft pick, man. Just give up. 2-6. Yeah, I mean, if the Cowboys lose again, I don't think they can catch the Cowboys.
No, definitely not. But both going Bucs here. Panthers, Cardinals. I think this is a really interesting matchup. Kyler Murray out, and DeAndre Hopkins probably out too. The PJ Walker game. Can PJ Walker step in and be the man?
We saw the Cardinals. Colt McCoy, James Conner got after it. That's why I'm a little torn. I could see the Panthers playing good. Panthers defense is looking good too, but
I like the Panthers.
I like the Cardinals in this one, man.
You got to go what you got, man. All right, Vikings, Chargers.
Give me the Chargers in this one. Justin Herbert, they're going to go crazy, man. Hey, tight ends, Dangerous.
Tight ends on the loose. Eagles, Broncos. I like the Broncos this one, especially in a hometown team.
It's going to be a good game, though, too. I like the Broncos in this. Teddy, two gloves. Run game is dangerous. Eagles are a little banged up. Give the Broncos.
Seahawks, Packers. Russell Wilson is back, but does that mean anything?
I think the Packers are going to win this game.
I think so too. I don't think Russ can come back and do his magic first game back.
They're 3-5 too, so one more loss. Kind of put. Hey, can they make the playoffs still?
Ooh.
The Seahawks?
I don't know. That division is tough, man. With the 49ers are looking like contenders, so I think they can do it. It just depends. Chiefs, Raiders. We talked about this earlier. Chiefs. And you got the Raiders, right?
No, I got the Chiefs.
All right, both on Chiefs. Monday Night Football, Rams, 49ers. Man, Kyle Shanahan looked like he's on a hot seat, could get fired at the end of the year, man. Would you like him on the Bears?
No. I wouldn't.
No.
Would you?
All right. I don't know. I think he's the upgrade from Nagy, but I think anybody's upgrade from Nagy, though.
He's a good coach, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. Hey, we get to the Super Bowl. That's when he's going to fold.
Yeah, he's a good offense coordinator. I think if we had him offense coordinator. Shit. What you got for closing remarks, though?
Definitely. Let's go with Kyle Rittenhouse in the jury crying. Now, if I was the judge, I would have gave him an extra couple years for that bullshit. He over there, it's a terrible actor, too. The crying was not even – it wasn't even good.
Yeah, that's I saw that too, and it was fake crying. So LeBron is even tweeting about it and this and that. So we'll see. Dixie State University is getting their name changed to Utah Tech.
Gotta stick with Dixie State, man. Come on, that's legendary.
Gotta stay with it. I think it's Utah State. I'm not sure where Dixie State is even at, but I think it's in Utah. So Dixie State is getting their name changed to – dude, what is this? Utah Tech. So so remember to subscribe, 60-Man Blitz, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, where you listen to podcasts. Boys are on there. If you're on Apple Podcasts, leave the boys a 5-star rating. Maybe give us a little rating. We haven't had one of those in so long. Not really worried about that anymore. Follow us social media, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Keep up and tune with what we've been doing. Fantasy Corner, House Post Game Show. Got some good YouTube stuff moving forward. Got a film review coming out soon on what movie?
Last Night in Soho.
Yeah, that movie. So not a movie guy, that's Mike. And so got some stuff coming up on the YouTube channel. Should be excited for. And then I think that's it. You got anything else for wrap it up?
Let's wrap it up, man.
50th episode is in the books. Excited for 52 next following Thursday, 1 year. So excited for everything that's coming. 60-Man Blitz in the future, man. So that's all we got for you guys. See you guys next week. Peace.